We do not have the jingle, obviously, so there we go.
You gonna add that in?
Beep. Well, I don't know if Chris wants me to produce it. I'll have to figure out that because I haven't done that in a while. But he might want to do it himself.
You're thinking you were gonna send it to him and then...
Well, that's how it's always happened in the past when it's just been the two of us. He ends up editing and everything.
Well, he has a kid now.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure that out. Okay.
Previously on Unranked.
Do I have a game for you? Do you want to know what that game is? Tom, you're going to want to pay attention.
Yeah.
Tom,
to this one.
fucking pay attention.
I am paying attention.
You're not. You're reading
settings.
something.
Relax.
Read it later. Fuck.
No, it needs to get done now.
It's probably for the stream.
It's for the stream.
How are you and I going to do a podcast alone?
What are you talking about?
I'm going to be talking to myself because you're never paying attention. You're always looking off.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Unranked podcast. If you have been following the lore of the last couple of weeks, you will be expecting, you'll be like, hey, when's Chris having his kid? When's Chris having his kid? Which week is it going to happen? And I'm here to tell you.
They've been waiting with bated breath.
Bated breath. When is this baby coming? When is
Jeez.
Unranked podcast baby number 2 coming?
Right.
And they are here. This child is here. It has arrived.
Child's here.
Kid's here.
Kid's here.
We're recording this on Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. And it was like 2 days ago. Like they just got home from the hospital today.
Sure.
Like, fresh out the oven.
Yeah.
So there you go. What do you...
There it is. Well, he's got a kid now. That's it.
Thoughts? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, good luck to you. Good luck to you. The first couple weeks are pretty, besides the lack of sleep, because no matter what, you have to feed this baby every 2 hours. At least in the beginning, around every 2 hours. So you're not getting much sleep, unless like you're kind of a hands-off dad, and you're getting full sleep anyway, while the mom does all the feedings. You know, if you're like that, then good for you.
Do you have any advice? You have like with the biggest advice for the early days?
Early days advice? No.
Okay.
Good luck. It's all. It's, you know, every kid's
roll
different.
With the punches.
Yeah, it's all good. There's dads who listen to this podcast now. It's all good. It's
you know what's funny.
Actually, I would enjoy this time because this is the only time where the kid will nap/sleep, and you can make pretty much as much noise as you want, and they're not waking up. Whereas a couple months from now, not the case.
That's going to change. That's not the case.
Well, we've got a situation in our house now where she's getting out of bed and coming out of her room and being like, "Hi." So
yeah.
So that's a whole nother thing, and us being like, "Well, you need to go to sleep."
Yep.
So
you need to not be in this bed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So cherish it. It goes fast. Time goes by fast.
It is. Well, it's funny because it's been my niece is now a year old, which is wild, and like that's just going to get crazier and crazier. But you know, now my sister-in-law has also had another kid, so we've actually been spending a lot of time with them to like just like help entertain one baby.
Where are they? On Long Island? Where are they?
No, they live near us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're very close, which like we can literally walk to their place if we want. Although in this fucking weather that we're having right now, it's a miserable walk. So, but yeah, and it's not only is it weird with the passage of time, but it is also that thing of like, and granted, I just get like a 6-hour chunk of it. I understand that the full time,
yes,
there's a toll that is being taken on the full-time nature of doing this. But in the moment to moment, I'm like, oh, this kid won't die. You know, that's like when I think about the idea of like taking responsibility for a child. put the monetary thing aside, right? Of like a huge toll on expenses as well. So there's that other facet of it, and that just is gonna ratchet up as time goes on. So put those worries aside, actually simply taking care of this thing, making sure it's fed, making sure it's having fun, making sure it's getting the attention it needs. I'm like, I could do that part. And I could, you know, in theory, could do the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle 24/7.
Sure.
But I understand that it wouldn't be as kind of laissez-faire as the 6-hour, like, Uncle Tom time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gets it. Each stage has its own difficulties.
Yeah.
That you just have to roll with.
I love it.
Yeah, there's like sleep regressions and whining and crying and
like
speech issues.
You don't have this, but one of the things that they were dealing with when my niece was born was they have a step from previous marriage. Her husband has another kid who's like 2. And like, so the baby was born, and then that fucking kid was like, I want to be the baby, and like started like acting up, and I'm like, oh my god, they're imprinting, like this is crazy, they're multiplying. Like,
well, yeah, there was very, very manipulative, and like I said to you before, I think my kid's getting very manipulative.
Oh sure,
very sass, like more and more as we go.
Yeah,
more and more as she gets older. So she definitely pushes the envelope.
She really kind of got double dose with you and your wife. You know what I mean? Like I feel like taking certain aspects of both of you and putting them into one form. It could be like, oh, you've got both sides of the coin of the manipulation. Yeah. And
good luck to her.
Being, you know, good luck to Chris. Good luck to your daughter.
Good luck. Oh yeah, okay. So Chris is going to be away for at least this episode. I took 12 weeks off.
No, you didn't. 12.
That's what he said.
3 months.
He said I was gone for 3 months.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know if that's. He said it was.
Write in the notes of the show. You can see the email.
I mean, I guess I could just go through the episodes because I know when my kid was born and I know when I took off. So,
but I feel like we would have, and we'd
I
see
think
like
the problem too was that,
but
we had problems with like her feeding, and she woke up like every night with pain because we didn't know what was going on, and like she just woke up crying, so we didn't know like what. Well, she ended up having a milk protein allergy.
Oh, so that was one of the baby.
Yeah, so that was one of the reasons why she didn't drink a lot during the day, and then why she woke up a lot at night. And
this new kid, the nephew now, he for like the first week couldn't poop.
Oh Jesus!
So they had to like squeeze him.
Oh my god!
They had to squeeze him, and it caused him to like lose like most of his hair, and he was also blue like a Smurf.
Oh no way!
I went in. I shit you not, and Brooke will attest. I went in. This is the first time I'm seeing this kid. He's much better now, but there was like first week. There's some kinks that we need to work out. I swear to God, go up to this kid. His mother is holding him, and I'm looking at him. I look at his feet, and they're like blue,
oh my God,
like an alien.
Yeah,
and I just went, why are his like legs blue? Because it wasn't just the feet. It was the feet were worse.
Yeah.
And then it was like it got better as it went up, I guess. Or maybe it was the inverse, because maybe it's a blood flow thing. Because I think he couldn't poop, and it was the strain was. And then she goes, "Oh, what are you talking about? His legs?" And I'm like, "Yeah, his legs." And then I look at his arms, and I'm like, "The arms are pretty blue as well. This is not the color of skin."
Oh my God.
He's much better now, although he is kind of, he has if his hairline stays the way it is, he is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, gonna have to send him to Turkey as a toddler.
Oh my God.
Because this kid's hairline is going to get him picked on. Good luck to you. You're 2 weeks old.
Well, yeah. So if I really did take 12 weeks, looking back on it, I probably milked that. for sure.
Yeah, sure.
So let's see if our fearless leader comes back earlier. But
Our fearless leader.
we'll
Team
see. I mean,
leader.
even when I did come back, I remember there were a few episodes I had to leave mid-app.
Oh,
And
100%.
because it was like she's not going to bed.
And
She woke up. I gotta go.
your attendance has probably been, I would
Well,
say, on
also-
average spottier.
Also, I can't speak for anyone else, but I
Yeah.
always kind of wanted to be there. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want
At the
her to
pod?
just. No, fuck the pod.
Oh.
I'm talking about for my kid. Like I always wanted to be there. Like if
For
she woke
her.
up crying,
Yeah. Being
So.
a dad and like, yeah,
Yeah.
doing the dad.
All right, so
thing.
you want to introduce the Brittany just dropped
Pokemon?
off a cookie at the top of the stairs, so I'm going to be
Ooh, we'll
right
do the
back. But
Pokemon,
if you want
okay.
to introduce the poke,
I do. Bum 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 bum. Pokemon 488. We are in. Oh, I missed Garrett. I missed Giratina last week. Damn, the best one.
okay. So the Pokemon is Cresselia, right?
Cresselia. Yeah. Oh, Cresselia. I missed Giratina last week.
Giratina.
Yeah. Pretty good.
So-
Pretty good. Oh, look at the size of those
Right?
chocolate chips. Oh
Yeah.
man.
She said it's overcooked, but we'll try it anyway.
Dude, it's a chocolate chip cookie.
Cue the unsnacked while doing the Pokemon.
Oh, okay. It's snacky and it's racky and it's bakety backy. Have a little sippity sap. Unsnapped.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I like that crunch.
Yeah. The overcookedness.
The overcooked crunch.
The overcooked
That's good.
crunch. The overcooked crunch.
Overcooked crunch.
That's
Overcooked crunch.
That's like a shop in Seinfeld, like just the muffin top. It's like
Mm-hmm.
overbaked cookies for the freaks that like the things like
The
plastic
center is gooey. We'll take it.
gooey center. Okay, Tuna, we got to speed things along because we're at the Pokemon and we wanted to have a quick episode. What's the name origin?
So Cresselia,
Yep. Cresselia.
I always got to give you a little tidbit.
Yep.
Cresselia is the only legendary Pokemon in the Coronet Highlands sublisting of the Hisui Pokedex. Oh boy. Okay.
What do you
So-
know? I need the name origin, bro.
I know, but I always get a
Okay.
little bit of trivia now.
Okay.
Cresselia may be a combination of crescent, referring to the lunar phase, and Selene, the Greek goddess of the moon.
I didn't know that Selene was the Greek goddess of the moon. Very good. Cool. What other things we got? Maybe based on a swan or a crane. Cresselia's wings in the aurora near its tail resemble planetary rings. They also resemble silk shawls worn by Jianyu. So I guess is a Chinese mythical.
It's a Pokedex from Legends. Arceus states that it resembles the heavenly maiden who created the Milky Way.
Oh. Have the Maiden is a common translation of that, the latter being the term used in the original Japanese Pokedex. Okay. So this is a psychic only. Let's take a look at
Wait, hold on. There's a little trivia about that. It's not known to evolve into or from any other Pokemon.
Okay.
It's a member of the Lunar Duo.
The Luna Duo. I kind of like this shiny as well. I don't think it's bad.
I like this Pokemon. I think it's a good one.
I think I don't necessarily think it's executed 100%, but I like the idea. And I'm always a fan of like things that are based on like an actual legend, or like when they're like, hey, we kind of like took this Greek god and like turned it into a Pokemon. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I like the planetary rings, and you can see that in the design. I mean, the moon shape, the rings. So I think it's average. I'm going to say an average legendary, with the concept being that legendaries kind of curve, right? Like that they're on average better than most Pokemon.
Yeah.
So where are we putting it?
Let's see.
Where did we put this fucking the other one?
Giratina's at 18.
Is it? Oh yes, he is. Okay. Between Monferno and Prinplup. I don't think this is anywhere near there.
Oh.
I don't think it's anywhere near there.
What are you thinking?
I might put it under Magmortar.
That's fine. I can live with that.
Between Magmortar and Weevil.
Sure.
Because then it's Weevil, Rotom, Gabite, Abomet. Yeah. Yep. So it's the new 28 Cresselia. Isn't it crazy that we'll soon be done with this generation and then we'll have a whole ranked list? And then I think the plan is for the ones that we had, there's the years we haven't ranked, we're going to try and do, maybe those will be some of the bonus episodes we double up on recording or something. Maybe a little Christmas special. Okay, so, well, you know, we already spoke on Chris's behalf for what he's been up to. But, Tuna, what have you been up to?
Well, it was July 4th. And while we didn't really celebrate the 4th, we went to my cousin's in the Hamptons. We went to her parents' like little beach club.
Yeah.
So we went in the pool. It was all fun. And then Saturday we went to my in-laws' pool. So we had fun. And then Sunday we had a pool party. We had a birthday party. So a lot of our weekends this season are booked up with birthday parties, kids' birthday parties. So because she's made friends or whatever, and I mean, like as much as a 3-year-old can be friends with someone.
Right. Although I remember my 3-year-old friends. I remember them. I don't
remember them.
Oh, really?
I don't remember my 3-year-old friends.
Well, I had one that I remember.
So a friend.
Giuseppe.
So you lied already.
So do you remember a friend?
I remember the kids that I played with at 3.
Okay.
But,
who did you play with? You can just do first names.
Hallie.
Oh, Hallie. Okay.
Yeah, Justin.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But none of these people.
You remember?
Yeah. But none of these people. I just remember my mom.
Sure.
None of these people became my real friends.
That's going to be her future roommate in college.
Right. No, like you don't because your 3-year-old friends are the ones that you're forced to be friends with because the parents are friends.
Sure.
So you're forced to be the friends with those people.
Yeah.
Then when I was in elementary school,
it up. Yeah.
In elementary school, then I found my people.
And then you're picking your parents' friends.
Exactly, and that's what happened.
Great. What age is that? Like 5, probably.
No, like 6, 7. I think.
I love how harshly you were like, no.
Well, because I got to be honest with you.
Months more.
Yeah, well, because I got to be honest.
5 to 6, massive jump.
In my mind, in my memory, first grade was a big difference than kindergarten.
Oh, sure. Yes, that's a good
first
point.
Grade,
the school.
Huge difference.
Because it's the beginning of the... It's like
kindergarten,
on your marks, get set, go, right? Pre-KK, first grade.
Well, that's the crazy thing is that my mom told
it's
me...
It's real school, like, yeah.
Kindergarten was a half day. It was 5 days a week, but it was a half. Really? It was a half day.
How do you do that if you're a parent?
Well, I guess at the time a lot of moms didn't work or spouses, whatever.
Sure.
But like there was the morning class and the afternoon class, so the teacher still had a full day, but she had half and half. But my kid next year is going to preschool from 9 to 2:30. She's going for a full fucking day. I'm like, what are they gonna do? She's 4 years old. When she goes to pre-K, what are they going to do? She already knows the letters and the numbers. You can teach her math? No. So what are you going to be doing? Reading books? She can't read yet. What are we doing?
Oh, okay.
I mean, she can sight read some words, but like she knows her name. She can recognize her name and a lot of other kids' names and can spell her name and can spell other words. But, actually she can, well, whatever. But I didn't make my first friends until I think first grade, and I think it was on the playground. It's one of those that you're outside playing. You're like, I want to run around.
Yeah, my childhood friends are like kids that I met like first and second grade.
Well, yeah, for me it was like
my friend Jack was one of my earliest friends, and we were best friends through until I moved here, and then kind of didn't really speak to him after that.
Yeah, like out during recess.
Sure.
Right, there were the kids that wanted to go play sports. Right, basketball.
Oh, okay.
Kickball, whatever the fuck, right?
Tag or
No, that's the sports kids. I wanted to play like hide and seek, tag,
yeah.
right? So I gravitated towards those kids.
Interesting.
Right? Those kids. I don't want to play sports. Fuck sports.
Interesting.
Fuck that. I want to go play or like adventure or whatever.
Which one would you say was the majority?
Sports.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we would have, granted, huge culture difference, but kids would play like football, right? Like they would have a football every recess. We didn't call it recess. And, but that would be it. But most of the kids were playing tag, conkers. Do you have that here in America?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't have conkers?
I mean, it might be, we might have it. It just might be under a different name.
Conker, right?
Don't know what a conker is.
Wait,
Conker's
what?
Bad Fur Day? What are you talking about?
Oh my god, you don't know why Conker in Conker's Bad Fur Day is called Conker?
No, I don't.
The Conker is like is
squirrel?
It's a conker is the acorn.
Oh,
it's the acorn like thing that thing.
I got
eat.
it now. That thing would eat.
Conker in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah,
is he a squirrel?
I got it.
What is he?
I think he's a squirrel.
He's a squirrel.
I'm assuming now I'm getting it that you're thinking of an acorn.
It's a conker is more like a chestnut, I would say.
Hold on.
What?
I'm Googling.
Oh, okay.
Conker synonym.
Conker synonym.
Buckeye horse chestnut.
Yeah, these things. These big, like, wooden...
Okay, that's more like not an acorn. That's more like a chestnut.
Yeah, it's more like a chestnut.
Yeah.
So there's this game called Conkers where you take a piece of string. You would take a pencil or something and make a hole in the conker and then make a knot on one side of the string and pull it through. And you would whip it.
No, we did not have any of this.
Brooke is watching me like, what are you talking about? You would whip it at the other person's conker, and the idea would be like the conker that breaks the other person's conker wins. We play that
I don't think they would
time.
All the time. I don't think they would let it. I think the aides who were watching us at recess would definitely take that away from us.
We didn't. I don't even feel like we were.
Oh, but the thing is, like, Chris and I grew up, in a part of Long Island where the parent, like,
perfect
they were on
conker for battle. I love this. This is so fucking funny.
Yeah, I mean, there were aides on the playground. If you ever watch Recess, the show Recess, there's Miss Finster, who was like the woman who stood and watched everyone. We had that.
Yes,
we had, but we had
evil?
multiples. We had one woman who was evil.
They were really like Trunchable, like.
They were. They were older. They were old women who like were either former teachers and didn't want to teach anymore, or were like, I don't know, grandmas in the area, and they would just be there watching us. And if we had a conker to what you're describing as a nut on the end of a rope and whipping it at each other, we would get that taken away.
It at the other person's conker. You're not whipping it at the other person.
They would take that shit away. We'd be in the principal's office in 5 seconds. We'd be done. We would be done. Chris and I got in trouble for throwing erasers out the window.
So this is later. This is when we'd moved to America, and I was like, I had 1 year in America in middle school, right, 8th grade.
Why'd you guys move here?
My mom's job. Yep. Probably told you that already, but you know how you.
Oh, what does my mom do? Because I definitely have told you what my mom does.
What?
My mom does. My mom does pharmaceuticals.
Your mom?
My mom.
Yeah.
What does my mom do? I've definitely told you a
mom?
million times. I've definitely told you at least 4 or 5 times, Mister. I've told you that my mom moved. My mom changed jobs, so I had to come here.
Hang on.
Yeah, what does she do? What does my mother do? What does
Marie.
she do? Yeah, what does Marie do?
Marie.
Yeah, Marie. What does she do?
Tuna.
Yeah, what does Marie Tuna do?
What has Marie Tuna done? What has Marie Tuna done with her life?
What did she? What did she do?
In a factory.
Yeah,
she was a cleric or something. Like a. What did she do? What did she do?
Cleric. She was a court stenographer.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm never forgetting now. I can't wait to learn everything about court stenography when I one day meet her. Amazing stuff. She was a court stenographer. That's now a very funny word.
So I was talking to Chris last week about this, and I wonder how you feel about it.
Okay.
But Mario Kart World, fizzle, total fizzle, done. And isn't it though? I told you this, Tom. I told you this back when we were. It was the night of the Switch 2
it was the night
pre-order.
Before Switch 2 pre-order.
It was the night of the Switch 2 pre-order, and I said to you, you know what? If I don't get this, I won't be that upset because I don't think Mario Kart is all that in a bag of chips. And it's not the game of the year for me. No matter how,
Although me, you were getting upset.
I was getting upset because
because you'd already paid, you'd already bought it, you wanted it.
I wanted it, and also that night I was getting upset because of the way it was handled again, and the whole way that like it's so annoying. I'm there. It's midnight. I'm there. Give me the fucking Switch. But for me, like I feel like even if Mario Kart was this like 10 out of 10 game, I don't think I'd be. I still think I would not be playing it the way I'm not playing.
I mean,
it.
What would you give it out of 10? Out of like, how would you?
An 8. Like I just don't think a Mario Kart like can ever be above an 8. Like I just don't think you'll ever get it.
So you don't even think like Deluxe with all of its final courses is above an 8?
No, I just think that Mario Kart, the concept. Okay, here's the thing. If you're good, well, no, actually, not if you're good at Mario Kart. If you're decent at Mario Kart, right, and you don't play online, most of your play experience is going to be sitting in first, second, or third place, getting coins for items.
Absolutely rammed.
Yeah, like all the items that are really cool and fun, you don't use because you're usually in first, second, or third. Like you're not like constantly using the bullet bill. You're not constantly hitting people with.
Sure.
It's okay. Like I just think Mario Kart is okay. This Donkey Kong game, though, looks fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's Donkey Kong.
And the other part that has been really great is the Virtual Console on the Switch 2 that I've been playing a lot of retro games.
Oh, what are you playing?
Donkey Kong Country, Yoshi's Story. I was telling Chris last week.
Country is what system is that?
SNES.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yoshi's Story was Nintendo 64. I might dabble back into Wind Waker.
Okay.
Because I still think it's so funny. I remember when they showed off after Majora's Mask this like promo little quick video of like realistic looking Link with realistic looking Ganondorf, and I was super hyped.
Yeah.
And then Wind Waker was announced, and I looked at it being like, what is this cartoon shit? And it is, for me, one of the best Zelda games.
One of the best video games of all time.
Yeah.
And it's so funny how well that, because like I think Wind Waker was like very forward looking in the sense of like, because it when those promos were happening, right, when it was hyper realistic Link versus Ganondorf 2003, I think Nintendo kind of very smartly didn't immediately jump into that pool, and they were like, we're gonna continue to do like interesting designs, and like, man, has Wind Waker aged so well.
Wind Waker is awesome, dude. Wind Waker is awesome. I
like
still
if they
think
made another Zelda game like that
like
with all of the technical bells and whistles, like,
I still think the weakest is Skyward Sword of the recent gen. I think that's the weakest game. I've actually, I've kind of come down a little bit harder on my thoughts of Tears of the Kingdom.
Wow. Okay.
Big time.
Because I've been playing it and I'm like blown away. Like I'm like, this is one of the greatest games ever made.
There's a lot going on there. Like I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is what maybe Breath of the Wild should have been, and it just seems like they redid it. But then I have like I don't know.
I think
there's a lot going on.
A little Zet. Like if you had done some, I mean, yes, it had like mechanically with or everything it's doing, like it is very different. And then you do have the depths and the thing.
Right, but there's not that much to do in the depths.
It depends on how you want to play it, because I really like the depths, because it gives you get so much of the Zonai stuff to make the batteries, and then you can really create like wacky things.
Yeah, but the exploration and the discovery of Breath of the Wild was fucking awesome. Like that shit was really, really cool.
Do you think they're gonna whiff the next game?
No, I don't think they whiff. I don't think, as much as I don't
even when they whiff, it's still like an 8.
Yeah, like even when I don't love Skyward Sword, it's still a good, like I'd still go and play it again if you know.
I played it originally when it came out, and I remember
Me too.
And I played it in such a, it was 2011 when that game came out. So I wasn't necessarily like really plugged into everything. Like there wasn't constant ability to like learn about people's opinions. I mean, there was by 2011, but I wasn't really doing it. And also I do think that game was critically, at the time, it was received very well, and then only people kind of soured on it over time. But I still think it did very well critically. And I remember playing it and being like, oh, I'm really enjoying this. And then I kind of, over time, my opinion of it soured because everyone else was like, Skyward Sword isn't that good. And then I played a huge chunk of it when it re-released on the Switch. And I was like, this game fucking rips. Like, this game is like...
There were some issues, though. Like, I didn't like the Wii remote control.
Well, the Switch version completely fixes that. Like, that's the thing.
I didn't love flying the bird with it.
Yes,
right? With the controller.
Yes.
I didn't like the Demise monster fights. I thought that those were really repetitive and dumb.
I think Demise as a character is like a real step down from like a Ganon. Like I understand what you're going for, and it could have been cool, but it was.
And I didn't like that. Like I didn't like that the areas were separated into 3 distinct areas that you couldn't access on their together on their own. You had to go back up in the sky and then come back down. And then there were all these islands up in the sky that Tears did a lot better, and you're able to get on the islands a lot easier in Tears than you were in Skyward Sword. I think Skyward Sword's the only Zelda that I didn't 100%. Yeah.
There we go.
So what have you been doing? That was all I'm doing.
What have I been doing? Lots of seeing family for birthdays and all this shit.
Well, you missed last week because you saw a movie.
We saw Jurassic World. Brooke, so here was the deal. I did not want to go see this film, but Brooke made a comment recently that was like, we only really going to go to the movies when you want to go. And I'm like, well, because it's my thing. It's my thing. I'm the one I'm the one who's like getting the tickets,
right?
Making a point.
Yeah.
And I said, you've got to tell me if you want to go to see a movie, and I will make a point to get tickets when it comes out. Like, I'll take the responsibility, but I can't keep track of what your tastes are. Let's just, what you like, scattershot. When it comes to films, the fact that she was so excited to see Jurassic World Rebirth was simultaneously like very surprising, and then also just like very Brooke. So so I was like, okay, so that's what we went to go see, and man, did it disappoint like I thought it would.
Can we stop making Jurassic Park movies? Like, can we just stop?
This one's made a ton of money.
Why are people so obsessed?
Universal needs money. They need money.
Why are they
because they got to pay Christopher Nolan to go fucking put Matt Damon in the middle of the ocean and to make nuclear bombs.
I can't believe Matt Damon's gonna. Okay, but also, but like, why are people? I can't believe people are still into these dinosaur movies. I just can't believe it. It's like, how many more times are we gonna do dinosaurs?
I will say the dinosaurs are by far and away the best thing in this movie, and that by the time the movie had wrapped, I was like, there was some entertaining bits there, and it really just kind of, the more and more it added, by the time we get to the second half, it just like increases. There's a new dinosaur moment per second, it feels like, after that, and the finale is like solid. It's whatever. So it does, the dino stuff is the best stuff, but man, the dino stuff is fine. Let's put it that way. It's not incredible. And man, the writing for these characters, there is a point, Tuna. So the premise is Scarlett Johansson. I don't know a single character's name. Don't know a single character's name. I don't think they ever say them, or like I don't remember hearing them. ScarJo is essentially the Black Widow.
Okay.
But not like she steals things and does Black Ops stuff, but it's not like I assassinate people. Like, it's somehow even more PG of a character than Black Widow. Like, she's so like happy-go-lucky feeling, and it's just such a weird tone. And anyway, so she's been hired to help this pharmaceutical dude go into, along with the guy from Wicked, go into the dinosaur place and fucking we think we figured out the cure to heart disease, and in order to make it, we have to get the DNA of 3 different dinosaurs, explicitly a dinosaur of the sky, a dinosaur of the sea, and a dinosaur of the land. And so, like, for some reason, that's a parameter on the thing. So they go into and then they pick up Mahershala Ali along for the ride. It's his boat.
Why is he in this movie?
It's his boat. It's his boat.
Yeah.
So it's his boat. He had to pay the bills because he was waiting on Marvel to make this Blade film, and it never fucking happened. So he was like, fine, put me in Jurassic Park Rebirth. I got to shoot something. So they put him in there, and there's this point at which they try to... Because these people are like... And the whole... Spoiler alert, the whole thing is like, oh, they're gonna open source it. And, you know, they're gonna give it to the people and stuff.
Okay.
So
that would never happen.
They try to humanize these characters and try to give you like a reason why these mercenaries like give a shit about like doing any of this except for not the money. So there's this bit where before the dinosaurs attack, Scarlett Johansson looks at Mahershala Ali and goes, hey, oh no, sorry, the other way around. Mahershala goes to ScarJo. I heard about Timmy or whatever. I heard about Timmy. I'm really sorry. And she's like, yeah, it was a car bomb. And for some reason, this Timmy was not her partner, like her life partner, right? That's the first instinct, is like if a character says I'm sorry about da da da, you know, and to a woman who's sad, right, and it's her boyfriend or whatever. It turned out to be like her fucking like espionage partner, and she had to be like, yeah, and it was really hard to console Meredith or whatever. And then ScarJo goes to fucking Mahershala and is like, did you patch it up with Katie? And Mahershala's like, we tried, but when I look in her eyes, I only see my boy. And it's just like,
oh, boy.
I just was like gobsmacked at how like awful the like moment to moment writing was.
Yeah.
And part of the reason why the dinosaurs parts are the best, like really are a step above, is not only because it's like, cool, we're actually here for the dinosaurs, they're the dinosaurs. It's because the characters stop saying dumb shit to each other, and instead they're panicking about the dinosaurs. So it's like believable, you know? Whereas when they're by themselves, because here's the other thing with it, Tuna.
Yep.
We've got Mahershala, we got ScarJo, we've got fucking the guy from, I think he was in Homeland, that show Homeland. We've got Jonathan Bailey, the Wicked guy. And then... It ran with 40 minutes into this movie. They're on the boat to find the first dinosaur of the sea to get the DNA. Then we cut to a random part of the ocean, and there is a dad on a boat that he sails to. We've made it clear in this movie that no one goes near the equator anymore because the dinosaurs basically have taken over the equator, because it's the oxygen is thick enough in the air that they can actually survive there, right? Because I guess in the previous Jurassic World movies, that dinosaurs proliferated and spread across the earth. The movie opens and is like, hey, we're retconning that. Dinosaurs mostly died out because they couldn't survive in our climate, but they do exist along the equator, and no one fucking goes near the equator, right? Like, people know that it's dangerous to sail in the equator. Cut to this dad, this clearly divorced dad, who's sailing with not only his, like, 8-year-old daughter, his, like, teenage daughter, and her boyfriend, who they multiple times insinuate have been fucking in the boat. Okay, really weird. Like, how is that happening when it's a fucking just a sailboat and dad's there? And they get attacked by dinosaurs, and then they have to, and then you're like, oh, they're gonna have to pick. They gotta pick up these fucking all annoying characters, pick them up, and then they've got to like worry about protecting them when they're in the jungle, right? Because it's for the most part it's like a bunch of mercenaries and then the guy from Wicked. So there's no threat. There's no kids. It was almost, that's why I said it was like if an AI wrote the script, because it's like, oh, there's kids in Jurassic Park 1. We got to put these kids in the thing. We got to put, there has to be kids. So smash cut to kids on a boat, and the dinosaurs attacks and they pick them up, and then they get to the island and they get split up for the fucking entire movie, and it keeps cutting back between this family who like the dad twisted his ankle, so he's half useless, but he's only useless when they need him. When they're just walking around the jungle, he's totally fine. And it's bad film. Bad film. Got nothing else for you.
Nothing else. You talked about the first hour of the movie. You talked about the first hour of the movie.
Good luck to you, Scarjo. Good luck to you, Mahershala Ali. You have made a pretty lousy summer blockbuster.
Oh my god.
I'm seeing Superman this weekend.
Christ.
Hopefully that's better.
All right.
So I saw that. Playing some games.
Okay, what have you been playing?
Been playing a ton of Death Stranding too. I will say.
Yeah.
I do think I didn't talk about it last week, so I wasn't here, but the week before, which you did miss. So that's what you were thinking. You might have missed last week. You missed the week before.
Okay.
I said then, the game is following a ton of familiar beats, and I'm enjoying that because I liked the first game, but it is very familiar. I will say I have kind of gotten to the point where they've started introducing some really like pretty distinctly different concepts and gameplay than the first one, but for the most part it's been just more of the first game, and I've been enjoying it. And the other aspect I like about it is they've maximalized everything. So there's like a monorail system, so you can.
I'm sorry, they what?
Maximalized.
What's maximalized?
Like to. Oh, I guess just maximized might be the word.
Maximalized
is the good guys in Beast Wars.
Maximalized.
Oh, it's a real word.
It's a real word. Also British maximalize with an S instead of a Z. To increase.
As quality to the utmost.
I can't believe I totally thought you flubbed that.
Well, because minimalized is a word as well.
It is. Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, good for you.
Good luck to you.
All right, so let's move on. So what else?
Wait, I haven't finished talking about Death Stranding.
Well, you maximize the convo, so we're good.
Maximize the convo, but I am enjoying. But what I was gonna say is like there's a monorail system now, so you can like really transport cargo far distances. You just have more systems to do more with the game, which is fun. They've put a bigger focus on combat, and I think for the most part it works very well. I actually enjoy having to do combat, where it was kind of a pain in the ass in the first game. And and yeah, they've started to introduce they've introduced a Pokemon capture the monsters and use them against monsters feature.
Okay.
I'm about 40 hours into this game now. I'm a little over halfway through. So, and that's because I've done a lot. You can do this story in 20 hours easily. It's just like if you get hooked into the systems. So I'm enjoying it. I'm excited to. I'm definitely going to finish this one because I will just play through it like I did the first one, and so a finished game. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
No, well, it hasn't happened yet.
Right, fair. And then we've played a little bit of Night Rain.
We did. We played a little bit of Night Rain.
Some randos.
Yeah.
Dupe. What was the
Dupe
other guy?
and Ashen. One Ashen.
Something.
One Ashen.
Yeah.
Chris is texting me right now. Apparently, we have 3 voicemails that we can play. Are you able to do that?
Did he send?
It's in the chat.
Yes.
And then also, Slater asked us to do a challenge, Chris and me, you weren't here, to play a game called Lost in Random. It's on Game Pass. And it was the first or the fastest to beat the first boss. So apparently Chris did that already. I did not do it. Sorry, Slater. I will do it for next week. Tom, if you want to do it.
I played Lost in Random, or at least the couple bit of it.
Oh, forget it then. You're out of it.
Yeah.
So it's the quickest. Do you got any tips?
No, it's a pretty basic game.
All right, fastest to beat the first boss.
The only tip is that it's a part 3D platformer. So it like you'll have some 3D platforming sections to do, and then you'll have like a kind of third person action arena combat situation, and then you'll have more 3D platforming. And so
somebody else told me. Have you heard of a game called The Alters?
So that came out recently. I played some for capture at work and I liked it. But once I didn't need to play anymore for capture, then it was SGF and Switch 2 came out, like all of these things. So like then it completely scrapped that. Yes, and I think you would like it. I think it's cool. Yeah, I think conceptually you'll like it. Do you know what it's about?
Yeah, you are trying to survive or something, and you keep copying yourself to do different things while your other alters are doing tasks or something, or what you did before. Groundhog Day kind of a thing.
So what I liked about the game was the different systems. So there's the kind of light survival mechanics. So the idea is that you're stranded on this planet. And you cannot be you were meant to be kind of there in and out, but like something went wrong, and so you're stuck on this planet, and you need to get resources in order to get off the planet. But the problem is when you're on this planet in the sun, you're done, like you're cooked. So you have to constantly move the ship, which is a big wheel. It's like one giant wheel. You have to like move you have to complete things there's a calendar system. So it's like you have 1 week to move the ship. Otherwise the sun comes and you're done. So you have to get enough resources within the right amount of time to move the ship and then make it to the next week or however long it is. And then, yes, you have the alters. So there's the resource grabbing mechanic, which is like a lot of mining and drilling. And then there's the enhance the ship mechanic, which is kind of like a sim style thing where you're adding rooms and moving them around in the wheel. And then the final aspect is the alters, which is the clones. And the way that works is you have literally like a timeline. It copies your genetic timeline, and it basically has, your key memories, or what's that thing from Inside Out, right? Core memories of your life. And you can go into those moments and you basically say, hey, when I went to college, and in this timeline, I don't go to college. And it creates the clone from that theoretical timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's this whole like branching narrative aspect of like these alters are specifically different from you in this way.
Yep.
And that's and like it means that like, oh, instead of you becoming a technician, they became a biologist, or they became like a mechanic. And you know, so yeah, I think you dig it. It's interesting. It's cool. Enjoyable.
All right. You want to move on to news?
I do.
Top of the hour?
Top of the hour, top of the morning to ye.
All right.
Do you have any news before I get into my spiel?
Yeah, I guess I could go to your website.
GameSpot.com.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Lego Super Mario Mighty Bowser gets extremely rare discount at Walmart.
That's what I was about to read.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. GameStop is auctioning off the stapler and the staple that damaged a Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Yep, very stupid.
That's insane.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Do you know the CEO of GameStop is like a huge like MAGA head?
No.
Yeah, he tweeted out. He tweeted out with this. He also tweeted out with this. He was like, if we raise like because they're doing it for charity, which is weird because he's a big like NFT AI dude. He was like, if we raise $100,000, I will include my underwear, which was very weird.
I mean, if he's MAGA, the grift is right on point, along with Trump cologne, Trump mobile,
right?
Trump, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Trump Mobile, the new.
Yeah, the new made in America, made in China phone.
The made in America, made in China phone. Made in America, made in China.
And also, I this may be controversial. Okay. Yeah. And I think it will be. But the bigger news is that I think Whisper of the Heart might be my favorite Ghibli movie, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched it again.
I need to get tickets.
I watched it again.
Thingy.
What do you mean you didn't get tickets yet?
I got to get them.
This is what happens. This is why we end up sitting in the...
This is what happens.
This is what happens. This is why we end up sitting in the goddamn front row, because you wait till fucking ever. Get the ones in the middle. In the middle. The two in the middle.
I bought the fucking IMAX tickets as fast as I could. That shit
from Mononoke,
like, yeah,
from Mononoke.
Yeah,
well, that was Dune. Another one that was a fuck up. Dune was another fuck up.
Fuck up. We went opening weekend. Do you know how fucking hard it is to get good tickets?
Work harder.
Dude,
you're supposed to be in the industry,
dude. I've got all the tablets.
Just so everyone knows,
what's the name of it?
Grave of the fucking Fireflies.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh my god. So for everyone who doesn't know, AMC comes out with some Ghibli movies like every month. Like I think next month is My Neighbor Totoro, and the one anyway, we want to go see Grave of the Fireflies. I've never seen it.
Never seen
Probably it. I from what I hear, you only want to see this movie once because it's so depressing.
No.
And I said to Tom, I go, get the middle seats. Right in the middle. And he goes, can you see the things?
See those, the red?
The red? Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, got it. Yeah. Book it.
Maybe even these two.
No.
You want seats in front of you?
No. Get the ones in the goddamn fucking middle.
The ones in the row in front are the ones with the space. Like it's the front of the back.
Get those. Get
okay.
those.
Good.
Get those.
All right.
Get those.
Okay.
All right, good.
So what is this? Look into your heart.
Whisper of the Heart. It's by who's the other one? It's not it was written. Son. No, not Goro. No. Takahata?
Oh, damn. Does this not count for my
It's Takahata. It's Takahata's movie. I just really liked it. It's a great movie. Rotten Tomatoes 95. Woo! It's a 1995 Japanese animated coming-of-age romantic drama.
This is the thing.
It's great. It's written by Miyazaki.
I tell you what, I'll go see all of the good.
No! It's not even Takahata. It's Yoshifumi Kondo. And written by Miyazaki. I'm telling you, man, this is one of the best ones.
Okay.
And it was his only film as director before his death in 1998. Studio Ghibli had hoped that Kondo would become the successor to Miyazaki and Takahata, but he died in 1998.
Oh man, heartbreaking.
And now we got Goro making earwig of the fucking whatever.
We got Goro making earwig.
Just so everyone knows, I think I'm a bigger Ghibli fan now than Thomas. Just gonna say that.
The Gibbles. No problem.
Is it,
I mean, look, you've
Is it
seen...
Ghibli? It's not Ghibli. Who says Ghibli?
What?
It's Ghibli.
Oh, I probably go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm getting the tickets right now.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, Takahata's dead. Kondo's dead.
Takahata's dead.
Although, you know what I want to see that Takahata made that I hear is really fucking good, but I haven't seen it? Tales of the Princess Kaguya.
Mm-hmm.
I've not
That's
seen
another
that.
one. Yeah, I want to see.
It was
Cat
nominated
Returns.
for an Academy Award of the Best Animated Feature Film. Oh, fuck. Gotta see that. Cat Returns. You can't see the Cat Returns without seeing Whisper of the Heart.
Oh, is it the prequel?
It's a sequel.
The Cat Returns is a sequel?
It's a very, very loose sequel.
Oh, okay.
Very, very loose sequel.
So it's a spin-off almost.
Yeah.
Like Black Widow. Avengers. Same.
Yes.
Same thing. Okay.
All right, give me the real news.
Give me some news.
Talk to me.
Well, unfortunately, we are the night before the Ghost of Tsushima State of Play, which would have been probably the biggest news this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's been anything big. I'm looking right now.
Amazon Prime members get 4 more free games for Prime Day, including Star Wars and Marvel titles.
Wow. Yeah, most of our big hits are like deals right now. I guess because it's Prime Week or whatever.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think the Bowser Mario the Lego is all that in a bag of chips.
Nintendo may use shorter development periods on some games to offset high costs. The Mario Maker is looking at numerous ways to deal with the continuous problem of high development costs. Recent game software development has become larger in scale and longer in duration, resulting in high development costs, Furukawa explained, who is the president of Nintendo. The game business has always been a high-risk business, and we recognize that rising development costs are increasing that risk. Our development teams are devising various ways to maintain our traditional approach to creating games amidst the increasing scale and length of development, which honestly, I think this plays totally into what we were talking about with Wind Waker. You can make a Wind Waker style Zelda game of the same scope and scale, probably relatively quickly. Mm-hmm. And you can just use those assets up-resed, and you can just make a fucking Wind Waker 2, essentially. And it would be one of the best games ever made. You would sell a bajillion copies. And that's the thing, is like when Wind Waker came out, Zelda was popular in the gaming sphere, but it wasn't Breath of the Wild big.
No,
Breath
it was
of the
not.
Wild was sold like literally 5 times as many units as the next best highest Zelda, which was probably Twilight Princess because it launched with the Wii. And it sold way better than that, and Tears sold way better than that game as well. So there's tons of people who have not played that game. So like you just make another one, done. So
that's what Nintendo do.
We believe it is important to make the necessary investments for more efficient development. We also believe it is possible to develop game software with short development periods. And I would love this. Smaller games from Nintendo, just focusing on
Yeah. In the same vein as that, Nintendo addresses concerns over Switch 2's price keeping kids from getting it. It might be the cheaper console out of the PS5 and Xbox Series X, but at $450, it's still pretty expensive. In response, the Nintendo president had this to say: "We believe the pricing of Nintendo Switch 2 is appropriate." He also said, "We are closely monitoring to what degree the price of the system might become a barrier. However, it was the fastest selling game system of all time. So get fucked."
Yeah, it's sold incredibly well. It sold 3.5 million units in like 3 days, which is blows the next competition out of the water. Now, do I think it will sustain itself for that time period?
Yeah.
Like, will it be? I don't think the Switch 2 will sell as well as Switch 1.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think it will.
In its
I think
lifetime?
it will. I don't think so. I think the Switch 1 was not if they make a Switch, and I'm sure they will, a Switch 2 Lite. That's $300.
Yep.
But I think that like there are obviously a ton of people who want it. Those are the I think it will curve. It won't. Yeah, it won't be as big of a deal. I don't think. We'll see.
All right. Well, news done in the books. Let's move on to
Read a mail.
a voicemail or two.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it through my microphone. That's gonna be the easiest way to do it.
Sure, Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Chris sent us a couple of voicemails for us to listen to.
Hey there, Unranked crew. This is Kill Care Bears. I called in last week,
No.
and the audio got all muffled and messed up, and so Christian was reading off like the AI transcription or whatever. And I just want to say that it kind of got my message wrong. And what I was actually saying is I don't care that you guys didn't say that much. 'Cause honestly, at this point, it's more fun to listen to you guys struggle through it than just actually trying to figure it out for me, because I know I'll never figure it out. But what I was saying is when I had done the Master Ball tier where I got to go on, and then we all played different games and stuff, I had asked to do that exact thing where Christian was doing Game Busters or something. I don't remember what it was exactly. But, and I was like, oh, can you post it in the chat? Because I'm having a hard time following it.
I can't hear any of this.
Oh, you can't hear any of this? Okay.
No, this is all
right.
muffled.
This
All right,
is
we're gonna have to figure, which is so funny because he's talking about how we couldn't play
about a Master Ball. Yeah, we couldn't do it last week. Hang on. I can do this.
You can do this, Thomas?
Yeah, I just have to like.
Well, who's gonna cut this part out of the show? Because this sucks.
It's
no,
staying,
this is
baby.
terrible, dude. This is terrible.
This is terrible.
Terrible. We don't even deserve to be on a podcast if it's gonna be that bad.
How do I save this? This is
this is the problem.
We're gonna hold on.
We're gonna punt this. We're gonna punt this.
We're
gonna punt it. We're gonna do it next week. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get all your voicemails in. We're gonna be talking less in the beginning. We'll get all voicemails in. We will do it. I promise. Okay.
Yep.
And it will be big. It will be beautiful. It will be a big, beautiful podcast. It will be a big, beautiful podcast episode, and you guys will all be really happy. And I mean, are people still talking about podcasts? Who's talking about podcasts?
The unranked audience.
So that's it.
We're done. It's been like 40 minutes, brother. It's been. We're gonna end with a little something. What
are we gonna do? Do you have any written mail over there?
No. Yeah, the questions for the pod in Discord. Let's see. Oh yes, we do have two that came in. What are some of your favorite? This is from Spiffy in the Discord. What are some of your favorite classic novels, and which ones do you think are the most overrated? I'll leave it up to your discretion on how old classic is.
And the fact that it's referenced in the Shawshank Redemption just does it for me. Very quick and one-liner in the Shawshank. Okay, another book that I love, The Dubliners, James Joyce, another oldie. All right, now let's get to the haters, the ones that I absolutely cannot stand. I think are the most overrated books of all time. Everything and Anything, written by Charles motherfucking Dickens. I think everything he wrote, awful. Okay? Awful. And I think Great Expectations, this book that we had to fucking read in school, was by far, in a way,
your expectations.
was the worst. Okay? Another one that was really bad, The Scarlet fucking Letter.
Oh, God.
Hated that
thing
book.
is a fucking...
I hated that book. I thought that book was awful. 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 You, Thomas? Got anything?
Yeah, I mean, I also think about like books I read in school because that's where you're really reading, the classics.
That's where you're reading the classics that aren't very good.
I think that, well, that's not true because the ones that come to mind that I think are good are like, I was a huge George Orwell fan. Like, I think I was completely captivated.
Yeah, but we didn't read that in school.
I
didn't
did.
read that in school. Oh, we didn't.
I
right.
didn't go to fucking let's melt your brain and teach you that
melt your brain.
Let's melt your brain and not teach you about authoritarianism because we're just gonna hope you get subjected to it and just go along. No, I read Animal Farm in 8th grade. I loved that book. I loved reading that book. And and then we did like 1984 in high school, which I also really enjoyed. Fahrenheit 451 by what's his name? What is his fucking name? Which is also kind of like another 1984-esque. I think I just kind of went on a tear of reading these kinds of books when I was a kid. When I was reading fucking 1984. Ray Bradbury, that's right. Obviously, I mean, I think that when classic novels, you can say there's some Stephen King.
Oh, there's definitely some Stephen Kings that are
classic,
not that great.
Like,
yeah, there's definitely some
I'm
Stephen
saying,
King.
I'm saying good, like.
Oh, well, I think there's, but that goes both. He goes both ways.
Both
there.
ways. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And honestly,
yeah.
more in the bad, I think, than the good. But
well, I'll say this too:
there.
the one that I could not stand, and I guess I'm glad about it now, considering her view. I tried reading Harry Potter 3 times, and every time I could not get past the first couple chapters. I thought it was so boring, so dumb. I hated it. I thought Harry Potter was awful.
Dune is a phenomenal book. I don't think it's overrated. I think it's one of the best sci-fi books. I mean, a lot of really phenomenal classic sci-fi. A lot of stuff written by, I should say. What was that? Childhood's End. Do you know about Childhood's End, Tuna?
I do not.
You'll recognize the author's name. Arthur C. Clarke.
Yes.
My dad was a huge Arthur C. Clarke fan, so I read a lot of those books because he just had them, and we didn't have the internet really when I was reading these. Childhood's End is freaky, dude. Okay, spoilers for Childhood's End because it's a very quick book.
Wow.
You probably won't get around to reading it, and just like the concept is very cool.
Yeah.
Aliens come to Earth. Okay, their ships just hover over the planet for like years and years and years, and initially they have an intermediary, right? And they have someone go up to the ship and they chat to the aliens, but it's like diplomatic, but they never see the alien, and basically they convince humanity that everything's fine. And then the alien's like, cool, we're gonna reveal ourselves, and they look like a demon. Like the red-skinned, horns, wings, and some people start thinking that, oh, maybe demons came to us and like they are like we visited humanity at earlier stages in life because we were seeing if they were ready to be communicated with, and they weren't. So like that's where like all of these visages of demons come from. But then everyone starts panic, and that's why they didn't reveal themselves, because they were like, we didn't want people to panic based on our looks. And basically this race helps elevate humanity into like a golden age, and suddenly like people are living way longer. We have all of the things, everyone has food, water, like we become like a fucking uber race essentially.
I don't believe any of this would ever happen. If they came, we would just kill ourselves.
The humans would?
Yeah, there's no way that we would prosper. We would, like, Trump would get upset that other countries are being visited by the aliens first, and like, raise tariffs 1,000%.
Raise tariffs on aliens 1,000%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these legal aliens.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't even tolerate people from fucking Mexico, like the fucking country right next to us. Like,
forget it.
Another planet. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they elevate humanity, but basically what happens is the children start acting weird, right? Like, where it cuts to like 100 years in the future when like multiple generations have been, new generations have been born, and like kids are just being raised, the civilization's advancing. The kids start acting weird, and what it is revealed that is that this alien race works on the behest of essentially like a hive mind that travels the galaxy and basically assimilates other races and species into itself, and it sends these creatures down to basically advance them to a point where like their brain capacity or whatever is like able to join it, and the kids all just like walk into the ocean and form like this tower into the sky or whatever, and like basically all of the children just get like sucked up into this creature, and that's how the book ends. And all the children on planet Earth, like, I think the Earth collapses. Like, it literally like causes the Earth, so it ends with the Earth dying and like the future of humanity having been assimilated to this entity.
Well, we're probably close to that anyway, the end of the human race. I'll leave you with these two. I, Claudius. Okay. Excellent.
Overrated authors. Yeah, the Dickens, the Brontes, the whoever wrote the fucking Glass Menagerie, fuck that book. Who wrote fucking Gatsby?
F. Scott.
F. Scott Fitzgerald. Fuck that guy. Hemingway, pretty good though.
Yeah.
Ernest, pretty good. Okay, and then just one more cue here, Tunes, for us. King Talistar asks, I really want to know your guys' opinions on Linux, if you're even familiar with it, outside of the Steam Deck OS, of course, because that's Linux, but a very streamlined edition. Tuna, what's your Linux knowledge?
Links?
Linux.
Like the animal?
Well, what is your opinion on the Links, and then what's your opinion on the operating system Linux?
Links, great word to use in Hangman.
Oh, that's good. I love that. Did you know that we don't have Axe? So in England, there is a couple of brands that are mirror images of American brands, but they're called something different. But the logo is the same. The like Lay's chips and Walker's crisps.
Mm-hmm.
They use the same logo. It just says Walker's instead of Lay's.
Okay.
We have another brand for antiperspirant, right? Body deodorant. Axe. Not called Axe. Called Lynx.
Mm.
And the logo is like the font is in the same style and it's like the same thing.
Yep.
But it just says Lynx.
All right then.
Okay. No, Linux, the operating system. You don't know anything?
Nothing.
Okay. So Tally asks. Oh, so he asked that. So I actually responded to Talistar because he also posted in the other part of Discord talking about his Linux experience. And I asked, what issues does it... Because I would love to not have to deal with Windows. Like, if Linux can do everything I need it to, I will use it. But I said, what issues does it cause for gaming? Because I'm down to Switch if I don't have any gaming issues. And he says, honestly, the biggest issue, and the only one that doesn't seem to affect me personally, is if your game is ran through Blizzard or uses an anti-cheat. It's a nightmare to even get it to run. So games like GTA and Fortnite tend to not be playable because anti-cheat software has to be usable on Linux, and because of the amount of distributions out there, most developers that think or do anti-cheat won't make it work. I would recommend it if you actually want to try out Linux for gaming. I would only use Bezite for AMD systems or Pop! OS for NVIDIA systems, but if you want to challenge Arch Linux distros like CatchOS is a great one from what I've discovered. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it because honestly, like Windows is really pissing me off right now, and like I'm no fucking fan of Microsoft in this current moment. So like, if I'm ever gonna switch, right now seems the time. But that's the thing that I understand too is like there are just games that will not work on Linux, and there's no way to get them to work on Linux, and it's already gonna be a bit of a pain to try and get all this shit to run, and like. I have to use this desktop for so many things. Like, can I, like, what's the streaming situation like? Is that, So we shall see. Maybe I'll have a little look into Linux.
All right.
So we'll see, Tally. I'll update you next week. But, I mean, if you're telling me, like, I'm not unable to play Fortnite, like, and pretty much any multiplayer game, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, this is the first week without Tunes, so it's going to be a little rough around the edge. So next week, though, we're going to have the big, beautiful podcast. We're going to have your voicemails, your questions answered, more games played, the challenge done. We're going to have a lot more going on in the big, beautiful podcast.
Continues next week. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Yeah, like Tuna said, Chris will be kind of MIA for a bit.
Maybe he's coming back next week. Who knows? Maybe he's we'll see. This kid is easy.
Write in. Go join the Discord. It's in the show notes. Go join the Discord. It's a great time.
Here's another thing that I wanted to do.
How much you think Chris is gonna? When's Chris gonna come back?
I wanted Tom and I to watch 3 Men and a Baby.
Well, no, because I thought it was to watch a series of baby.
I wanted to watch a whole bunch of baby movies. 3 Men and a Baby, Baby Driver.
I'll watch a baby. I'll watch a couple. I'm not.
Boss
we're not
Baby.
doing this for. I'm not.
What are you talking about?
Committing to
Dirty Dancing, Sophie's, Rosemary's
Dancing.
Baby. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Yeah, well, the character is named Baby, but it's not in the title.
Hmm. So I think 3 Men and a Baby, though, I think is apt. We're 3 men, and there's a baby.
Okay. Okay.
Directed by Leonard Nimoy.
Wait, what? 3 Men and a Baby?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Google it.
I mean,
bitch.
I mean, I believe you because it would be a stupid thing to make up.
Right,
but
imagine.
I also am.
Go ahead.
No way. Directed
yeah, Leonard Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy. Well, what can I say? How many other things did he direct? This guy, he lived a life, huh?
Maybe that's what we do.
Yo, dude, shut the fuck up. He was Xehanort in fucking Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, boy.
Leonard Nimoy filmography. What? I need the movie.
He made a cameo appearance in the alternate.
He directed a bunch of stuff.
We'll do a Nimoy.
No, we won't.
We'll do a Nimoy. We'll do a
Nimoy.
We're doing a Nimoy.
Dude,
we're doing a Nimoy.
Stay in rank, live long and prosper, and suck it.